afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Arknights stream. Hello, Alex Cole. Fami, Arrow Wraith. Good to see you all here today. You asked a gay son for a play. That sounds rough. That sounds... I'm sorry for your trouble, Alex, assuming you are not in fact a gay son. How's everyone's week spent? It is Wednesday. We're halfway done through the week. But you're no faint. Whole name there feels weird. Oh, should I just call you Ray? Because I only call you Rafe usually. Oh yeah. Okay, VT Tommy. Since we're using full names today, because we can find lots of medicine ship switch ups. What kind of medicine switch-ups are they doing for you? Hello, Mysterious Zap. Welcome aboard. Good to see you here today. Oh, you got the... How do you get that little hornet emote? Or thing in front of your name? I've never seen that before. Or I probably have, I just don't remember it. And okay so far. Had a slightly odd end to work today, but got me to leave early at least. It's been busy. Honestly, I thought like this week would be like, I was looking forward to these 2 weeks as I saw that this month would be like nice and easy, but no, it's been busy. There's so many freaking meetings. I hate meetings. Oh, hi Hotznachi, good to see you today. Week has not been great. You have not played League for 12 days now. Isn't that a good thing? I'm kidding. I know a lot of people would consider it a good thing. I remember when I said on stream that I hadn't played League in months, and everybody was like, "Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations." Are the meetings even all that important for you to listen to? They're not important. Now, sure, one of them was kind of important. The others are not really important, but like I have to pretend like I'm paying attention. And then you relapse? I did. I actually haven't been playing League in a while. I think it's been like 2 months since I last played League. I've been really on and off with it. Evangelion? Less prestige, less Risperdal, a new antidepressant called Ability, and you gotta prove for Ozempic. Oh, you're on Ozempic now. I'm approving that for... Is that approved for weight loss purposes now? 2 months sober? Yeah, you thought I'm not going to do with a new account for League. Look. Let me know when you get there, right? Wait, so... Tommy, explain the Evangelion joke, because I don't get it. Like, what does Evangelion have to do with anything? Or was that in response to the... Was that in response to the jokes about the drugs? Everyone got pizza. Oh, I don't know who you're talking about that. Of course you're talking about that meme. I thought you were making like some complex reference. Of course it was just a meme. It's for diabetes, were you? Oh, you're in the pre-diabetic phase, huh? Are you actually diabetic or pre-diabetic? I was supposed to be on something else that was improved on your insurance. You got swapped on Ozempic. Ah, I see. God, you've never watched Evangelion. True. You don't want to watch the anime about the guy, the angsty kid piloting a giant mech who is also his mother? Literally. It'll take some time, especially since you've been hell diving more and just part-time research later, which should be expected. It says what? Oh, you didn't know that? I'm sorry, I thought that was just common knowledge at this point. Yeah, so in Evangelion, So spoilers, in Evangelion, the mechs are actually like biological giants. And the mech that Shinji pilots is actually like his mom, who got turned into a giant mech. Evangelion gets worked. Yeah, everyone gets turned into a tang. You just get turned into orange juice. They're too dark to be orange juice. It's like orange soda. You did not hear about the mech? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm sorry for accidentally spoiling people on Evangelion then. I thought everyone knew that by now. It's like saying like Dumbledore dies in Harry Potter, or like Jesus dies in the Bible. I thought it was like that. Am I the only one who actually watched Evangelion? Apparently, I don't know. It's been out for like 20. Okay, you know what? It's been out for 20 years. Like over 20 years. At this point, I feel like 20 years is enough. But anybody who doesn't want to be spoiled on it has no right to complain. I'll just say. No, probably will never. Yeah, exactly. If you haven't watched it in the last 20 years, you're probably not interested. I'm gonna stand by that statement. The reason why the mechs accept their pilots are because that's why Shinji is the only one who can pilot the mech, because the mech only accepts him as a pilot because she's his mom. Been out for 20 years and got a full mech. Yeah, so spoilers are perfectly acceptable. Snape kills Dumbledore. Alright. Also eat. Also, it's crazy that some people act up getting spoiled on things that don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna commit. I'll spoil you on something. Jesus resurrects in the Bible. You know that? Sorry for spoilers for anybody who hasn't been keeping up with the Bible fandom. He dies, but he comes back in 3 days. Bible fans be like, exactly. I mean, heard the Jesus. But you hear the Bible is a good read. It's a really boring read, to be honest. Well, okay. No, I just like 80% of it is like really boring, and then like 20% of it is just like absolutely insane. Is there a proverb that just decides what? I don't know. Like most of it is like really dry rules and readings, and like it's a bunch of like genealogies and like this man was the son of this man, was the son of this man, was the son of this man. And then you get to the parts where like like they're having like a god off between like the prophet Elijah and like a bunch of Baal priests, and like he summons fire from heaven to devour them all. And then one time some kids were making fun of like the way he was dressed, so he like summoned bears to eat them. He was not a nice guy. Like God's prophets, the Old Testament prophets, were not a nice guy. Hello, Welsh femboy, welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to Paris skies. How are you today? We're gonna get to Arknights, but right now we're talking about the Bible fandom. There's your hydrate. No matter how great mecha animes are, DITF. I don't actually know what DITF stands for. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing well. It was a long day at work, but otherwise I'm fine. Otherwise I'm feeling good. Oh, we also got a stretch. Darling in the Franks. I hear the ending of that sucks. I know, like, at the start of the season, people were, like, super hyped about it. It's like, oh my god, it's so great. And then, like, I think at like, the end of the season, people were like, yeah. I don't really know what happens. I know people feel like it fell off. The mech designs were cute, though. And then, of course, the weirdly sexual stuff. Okay, we got an auto. Alright, give me a moment. There we go. Okay. You get 3 for 1. At least AOT. Oh, hello, Moses. AOT came out as better mecha anime than DFX. Go for the ones not. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying, okay? Your brain melted. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. 98% anime fan, last 2 episodes, surprise aliens in space. Weren't they fighting aliens? But they were like underground aliens, weren't they? I remember seeing like, I think I saw like the first episode or 2. I recall it was about halfway when you lose faith that the story can be good. Oh. I see. Mecha fighting in porn conspiracy's not porn bait. Oh. Yeah, I think that is the wrong show for you then. Hello, JJ Rocket. Welcome aboard. Good to see you here today. And then I think I heard the aliens are the good guys or something. Oh. I don't watch Braver. Never heard of that. I mean, I don't mind, like, you know, sexy woman in my anime, yeah. I mean, Darling the Prince, from the beginning, like, the mech piloting positions, you know, with the girl and guy, that was really weird. That was really weird from the beginning. Like, that kind of gave me weird vibes, and I'm guessing, apparently, I guess that the rest of the anime did, in fact, have those vibes. Now, like, imagine you're finding Buds and Helldivers, like, last 2 episodes studying maybe. Oh. You like your model? Thank you. I designed it myself. Alright, let's get to Arknights. Why is the snap sound not playing now? Come on, I thought I fixed that. It stayed fixed for like a week, and then it broke again. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? What? Where is... Okay, I'll have to worry about that later. That factory must grow. My factory is pretty... Okay, obviously I can always optimize my factory more, but my factory is pretty optimized. Like, I'm not sure... Actually, I could optimize it more, but I'm kind of out of space is the problem. Well, I will show people my factory. If we have time after the quest. But today we are here for Gilbert. Oh, sorry, not Gilberta. Right, she's got the feminine form of that name. She's not just Gilbert. I'm sorry, Gilberta's such a weird name. Like, I keep just thinking it's Gilbert. Show it or it's back. Okay, do you want me to show it now or do you want me to show me after the quest? Enjoying yourself. Yeah, I want to share the happy moments with you. I like how we apparently just know who this person is. And you have the heart of gold. Gil. I've not played that yet in November computers right now. Show you how this very much needed. So I wonder if you're around, Edmund. I'm around. Like, actual spare time. You're always so busy. I mean... We apparently are like literally doing like delivery missions for people every single day, so I feel like the admin actually has like a lot of spare time. Sure, send me the coordinates. You're the admin, so you must know. But we literally lost our memories. We lost our memories. We literally don't know anyone. Like we have amnesia. We shouldn't know anyone. Okay. Okay, I will show off my factory because it is very different from the last time I played this game. Okay. Here is my core AIC. Over here we have the this is the canned citron producer. Over here, this is the explosives, the bomb factory. We got our gearing units over here. Over here, this is the other the medicine factory. I forget what this is doing. Oh, this is producing materials for the second battery manufacturer. This is making bottles. Yeah, this is all for the medicine builder. This is battery manufacturer number 2. This is battery factory. So, battery factory number 1 has all this. It's like in the same spot. Battery factory number 2. I split the grinders off into their own areas, so it's a lot more compact. Here are my farms. My farms out here in the corner. Okay, there's my core AIC. For organization, there is most of my factories are pretty scuffed, but my Farium one. This area is like dedicated to Farium. This one I'm proud of. This place is beautiful. This place is so nice and organized. I'm happy with how this one turned out. It's great. It's perfect. Perfect. 10 out of 10. No notes. I'll just mostly just producing like steel parts and Farium parts. You can make bombs? Oh yes. I have like 48,000 bombs and... Yeah, let me check how many bombs I have. Alright, industrial explosives is what they call... I have like 80,000 because I'm pretty sure I'm capped out on bombs. Yeah, here we go. 80,000 industrial explosives. I mean, we've talked to a few people since the forgetting. True, but I don't think we've talked to Gilberta. Like, I don't know who Gilberta is. A bomb factory. They're bombs. Use warfarin as other long-lived characters. I'm sorry, but if you say warfarin, I'm automatically gonna think of the drug. I don't know who warfarin is. She's not in this game. Looks like you misheard me. It sounds like you got our dire units here. Oh, Deary units here. Gilberta. Yeah, she's flying. Can she just... Wait, can she just do that? Can she just fly? There's a fox and a bird. How does she just fly? Well, how the hell have you got 80k? You're capped at 26k in your favorite. Oh, so when you level up your depot, it increases your max stash. The max stack size. What are you looking at?
It's nothing. I'm waiting for you, Endman. And just
I think the animation I saw of her apply wind powers. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. She does in fact have a wind power. She is like Fox Guriventi, because her skill like sucks makes like a vacuum that sucks enemies in. So what are you doing Valley 4?
The valley has plenty of packages to send, but only a few messengers are around.
Tails is a fox who can
That's why I'm
fly
here to help.
by like spinning his tail like a helicopter.
I'm a messenger.
Why would you need a messenger in a world with phones? Like, package delivery. Amazon delivery, man. Very important. Messenger. Why messenger? Just got anti-gravity.
These packages need to go to the hub base.
Biologically,
But there are
Tails
quite
makes
a
no
few
sense.
more to deliver. People here have been through a terrible incident, and I want to give
Yeah,
them
like
some
package delivery.
encouragement.
Like, if you want to be a package delivery, that makes perfect sense. But if your main job is package delivery, you're a courier, not a messenger. So that's why you called me here.
Everyone's feeling a little low after the incident.
So what do you mean by biologically Tails makes no sense?
Brighten everyone's mood.
I mean, besides the fact that he has two tails and flies by spinning his tails like a helicopter.
You to come or not. I just didn't want to be a bother. Maybe just this once. You could help me out, Endman? Pretty please?
Okay, can I help you? Because, we have tons of spare time.
Oh, there are just a few packages left and the sun is about to set. I'm thinking we make the last deliveries together?
Is she flirting? I feel like she's flirting. Tails spins his tail like helicopter placement that implies that his tails are connected in some kind of bearing joint. I'm trying to imagine how I suppose that does. Yeah. Both tails would have to be connected to the same joint.
This package
Or
needs
maybe it's actually like one tail that splits into two.
It's almost mealtime, so we need to hurry.
So it's like at the base it's actually a single tail.
We can
And then
set
it's
off
two tails on it, so then it's the base of the tail that actually Wait. Oh, we actually have to race here?
I've spent a few days at the valley. The UWST canteen staff kindly made some
Okay, no, I mean this is a very generous timer.
Picky isn't really on the menu at times like this.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was I thought that was the destination. Now that was just the first checkpoint. Too bad you can't know the destination in advance, so you can just like the freaking zip line there.
Oh, is this our order?
Cheap the whole thing.
Thank you, Miss Messenger. Just in time.
Special condiments. What are they putting on their food?
The underground water pipes have been contaminated by the blight.
Like,
We don't even
what
have
is
clean water anymore.
special
The crew will
condiments?
have to make do with field rations.
Oh, that's rough. But you're doing an incredible job.
Now, with
DLV, you put zip lines beforehand? There actually is like a side quest that requires you to... It's like a race, but it's like impossible without a zip line, so they actually want you to cheese it with a zip line. One of the cartoons has them winding these tails around each other, and the force of them unwinding is what makes us a foot. You'd only be able to fly for like a second at a time. Like, they're not... You can't wind them that much. Yeah, that makes no sense. It makes much more sense to assume they're like a single tail that splits into two, and then
This goes to the core
like
AIC area.
that's just the base that spins.
We need to make sure it arrives without a single dent or
Because actually making two tails that spin around each other, that would be like really complicated.
Fingers crossed for no hiccups. Tell me when you're ready, Endman, and then we'll set off.
Alright, let's go. Wait, we have to go all the way to Chlor's icy area?
And
Okay, we're being teleported.
since the crisis, the area was really devastated.
Avoid combat. I don't have any zip lines going this one. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of zip lines set up. Actually, they only let you set up 20 zip lines.
By the disaster.
That's
I wonder
whack.
if things got better.
Deliver the package of precision parts to Andrew. That's what this is what I'm talking about. We are playing Amazon delivery. We are not being messengers. We are an Amazon fulfillment service. Now I'm looking for Jeff Bezos. Can I actually get there in a minute? I think I can. I think I can do it. Not after this picture, tails are actually born with one tail and split from me. Yeah, someone just like took an axe and split his tail down the middle, and then they like grew back lizard style, like starfish style, where they like both halves actually grow back.
And hello there, Miss Messenger. I hope the parts are still in good working order.
Don't worry, the package
I do
is in
think
pristine
he has two
condition.
tails, but they're connected to the same joint. As the CEO of your company during the delivery truck, we do this literally all the time. Like, one of the dailies in this game is literally just delivery, package delivery.
Our partnership with the UWST is going well. Getting clean water is our primary concern right
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
I did one of my main
also said
or actually
that
not
drinking
main
water is
complaints.
polluted.
I
Not
did
just
discover
drinking water.
Endfield, our organization. We're not actually colonizing this planet. This planet is already been colonized.
And pollutant removal.
We're just
And thank
one
goodness
of
my
the
order for
companies
special
that work
parts
on
has
it.
arrived. If we stay on schedule,
So
our
like
large
we are
facility
not
should be
the
able to
sole
start
ones
working
responsible for colonizing the.
Oh my.
I still say the bandits make no sense. I have a long
tomorrow.
rant
So everyone
about
knows
that.
things will work
The
out.
whole bandit thing actually gets
I gotta dash
even
to the
worse
shop. We'll
in
catch
the
up on
next
good old
region
times later.
because of the moral implications. But and because of that, I have a big problem with the world building in this game. But I at least did figure out that this world has been, because after the main, for some reason, they actually put like the description of what happened, like the backstory for the world, like the basic setting information. They put it at the end of the main quest. I don't know why they did that. It's a very strange thing. Like usually, when you start the game, there's like a cutscene. It shows you like the setting. This is the world. This is what happened. There was a great war. And then, you know, the hero, blah, blah, blah. And they put that at the end, which made playing through the main quest much more confusing, but things did make more sense after finishing. We solely am not responsible for this, yes. It does! I want to know what a lore reader thinks about this game. Rant about. Okay. I will pause here to rant about this. Okay. We have to go to Wuling. So spoilers for those who have played this game and have not made it for Wuling. I'm about to spoil you on things. Okay. So in Wuling, let me show you. So Wuling City. First, I was talking about the graphics. Wuling City, like as a city, as a location, just aesthetically, this place looks amazing. Why are we important that if other companies are doing just fine without the admin? Because the admin is the chosen one. The admin is literally the chosen one. Every few years, we arrive, like we awaken and save the world. And then we go back to sleep. Because we are the only ones with the power to control Originium. Like, completely. So, like, we're just the chosen one. Oh, this... It's too foggy over here. I can't actually show you the city properly. Oh. Yeah, what over here? Oh, well, easy big chose. Oh, that ties into my whole rant about this. Okay. Which I think I talked about. Okay, so this is Wuling City, which is, I think this, so aesthetically, I think this place is super cool. I love Wuling as a perspective of a city. It's the first time, actually, it's like, so, it's sci-fi modern China. Usually when you see, like, China, it's usually based on, like, medieval fantasy China. Wuling is very clearly based on modern China. You can especially tell, like, one of the big things is, like, you can tell, like, all the buildings, the sidewalks, everything is concrete. And that's, like, a major feature of modern Chinese architecture. Everything's built out of, like, concrete. Now this area in particular, like, this is very much like modern China vibes. And they kind of, like, mix it in with, like, Great Wall aesthetic. Which, I can't find a good place to show it, but anyways. We're talking about the lore. The rant that I have. Look at Wuling 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 location. 10 actually 10 out of 10. I love this place. It looks super cool. Music also pops off. I did hear that China is actually quite... Oh yeah, China's very modern. Like, in the big cities, China these days feels like futuristic compared to the US. Like, unironically. Okay, anyways. Okay, so this is where the leader of the city, they call her like the viceroy or something. Graphics are amazing. Yeah, graphics are great. This is her office. This is the viceroy's office. Okay. This entire place is one person. By the way, the ceiling transforms. Like, when you first come in here, there is a cutscene. All of these blocks, like, move out. So, like, this entire place transforms. Like, this is like insane, right? Easily, like, $1 billion office room. Most cities are filled with empty buildings for investment. Chinese top cities are modern. Most cities are filled with... Oh yeah, they had like a real estate bubble. She has girl failure. So now I think how that channel area and zenless aesthetically supposed to be modern, then half the playable characters are temple mystics. Yeah. Okay. So now, what is the problem I have with this? Okay. Remember this place. Remember this office. This, this like $1 billion office. Okay, and now realize that they literally have this like shantytown slum outside their wall. Like right outside their walls. They have the shantytown. The local band, where the local bandits live. This was they call themselves like Chingbo Stockade. Yeah, this is after I built it up a bit. Before it looked even worse. Why are we running around building Packers? This kind of infrastructure all gets it. It's like, yeah, this is like, we have this sheet metal and cloth shanty town right outside their gates. And by the way, these people are literally starving. They're actually like, they're like multiple in the main quest and in the side quest. They're literally talking about like food all the time. They're like how they need more food. They're asking for more food from Wuling all the time. So you have, a ridiculously wealthy city, and you have like desperately impoverished poor people living right outside. Just like, a classic cyberpunk dystopia setup, right? super rich person. So you super rich person doesn't care about the poor. The problem is, the Viceroy is like a really nice person. She's a really nice woman. She's supposed to be like a really nice woman who cares about her people a lot. She's not an evil corporate executive, okay? She's supposed to not be Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. She's like super nice. She's down to earth. She cares. Very humble. She like goes out with us on our tours. Everyone loves her. And she cares about her people within her era. She cares about these people too. She like wants to reach out to them and like make people like and like help them, which is why it doesn't make any freaking sense. This makes no freaking sense because there is no way you can reconcile her office. The amount of money it took to make her office alone could buy every single person in this freaking place their own house in Wuling. She wants to help. It doesn't make any freaking sense. They're all the way over there. Yeah, they're like right outside. And like they don't, she won't even like supply them food. And we know for a fact they're more than happy to accept food from Wuling. Like, because they do it in the story. And so it just doesn't make any sense at all. You cannot reconcile with the Viceroy being like a very genuine, like, and sweet lady with the desperate, like, literally, like, shanty town of starving people living right outside of her walls. And I think the reason why we have this, it would be even worse if the city had a food plan. Oh, you absolutely do. The city's like perfect, like it's modern / futuristic style. Like, they absolutely had plenty of food. They're not in dire straits, food-wise. So the reason why I think this happens is because I think the developers basically they wrote a fantasy game with sci-fi aesthetics. That's why like most everyone's like using swords. They like use swords and staves. A few of them use guns. But the entrance is the emphasis is definitely on like melee style weapons. Like
Looking for me?
we got mostly swords. But I got magic wand, staff, sword, magic wand, staff, sword, great sword, sword. Like it's very fantasy. And in fantasy settings, you know, there's always bandits. There's always bandits and peasants because that's just how it is in fantasy settings. But in the pre-industrial context, that makes sense because the average person in a medieval setting is a peasant. They live on the land, they farm, and their life generally sucks. They live under like a local lord or something. It's not so the difference in quality of life between being a peasant and being a bandit is not that high. So it's understandable why like, people go out and become bandits. That stops being true in like a sci-fi and modern setting. Because there's a big difference in quality of life between someone who lives in like a modern society and someone who lives as a bandit out in the wilderness. It's like how you hear people talking about how you want to like leave and like go live in the woods. And like leave civilization and go live in the woods. Like people talk about this all the time. No one actually does it because it fucking sucks. People talk about going to live in the woods. No one actually does it. And like the few people that do usually like die. They just like be freaking like get sick and starve to death or something. So like I think that's what happened. I think because they wanted to do a fantasy setting, but to give it a sci-fi twist, put it in sci-fi aesthetics, and they did not think about the actual difference between those two. In a fantasy setting, this would be understandable. Like having a slum outside of a city, out of like a big shiny city, and then you have like a slum outside of it. In a fantasy setting, that would be more understandable. You could have like a nice king, but they're using pre-industrial technology, so they actually don't have enough food to feed everyone and like give everyone a good life. In this setting, in a sci-fi setting, not really morally justifiable. Okay, that's my rant. Like, so like, I have a big problem with the world building here. See, what is why they just make a goddamn sci-fi game instead of half-assing it? The slum movie makes sense. The planet wasn't colonized, and they were just starting. So okay, so that's the other thing. It has been colonized for a while. They've been here for a few generations at least. So apparently they didn't. So this is one thing that's confusing. They didn't come from space. They came from a portal. There was like a Stargate that they passed through, and then the Stargate collapsed behind them. So like the first generation of colonists were stranded here, and these are like their descendants. And instead of having a government, they decided to all form corporations. And some of them built like spaceships, but the spaceships don't go anywhere. Yeah. What? Hey, yeah. Anyways, that's that's the lore. Modern bandits are best of us, not rapping. Exactly. Modern bandits don't freaking live out in the wilderness stealing people. So like, Chingbo Stockade and like the Landbreakers, they just don't make any sense. And that's a really big part of the world building, and it just doesn't make sense. At the very least, it raises serious ethical considerations for the quote-unquote good guys. Because basically the only reason why a place like Chingbo Stockade would realistically exist is because those people are suffering such incredible amounts of discrimination from Wuling that like going to live in Wuling just isn't an option for them. I think that's really like that's like because clearly like life in Wuling, even in like the worst parts of Wuling, is way better than life in the Stockade. So the only explanation is like they're incredible, face incredible discrimination, but we see like zero signs of actually this occurring. Okay. Anyways, thank you for listening to it. Yes, that is my Arknights TED Talk.
Medication. I think this one is meant for the medical.
Fight does anyways. Yeah, I think the world. From what I've spoken to, most people see the story is not great. I think I mentioned this before. The story is like a very stereotypical. You are the chosen one. You are fighting the forces of darkness. It's not great. I will say the Levitain story quest, her character quest, that was pretty good. That is the only good story I have played so far in this quest. I don't know if the Gilberta quest is gonna be good. We'll see. But starting off with this is not exactly. I would say this is not exactly a promising start in terms of story quality, but we'll see. I'm keeping an open mind. Do not jump or dash.
Running out of ideas. Seeing children in the medical bay also makes me really sad. None of them should
So
like this.
we just back. Where am I going? I don't think I'm making time. Especially because I just wasted a bunch of time ranting instead of walking. Maybe the characters excel at character focus size but fail at brand or narrative. I don't think they do. I don't think they excel at that either. Like, they did one good story quest. Like, one good character quest. But I've also done one other story character quest, and it was not that great. Oh yeah, we're not gonna make it. We're gonna try this again. Crit failure.
It's alright. Oopsies happen. Let's just head back.
Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't the Marvel Cinematic Universe or whatever.
Package.
More flies after that sip and for delivery request for Genshin Zero One. Ah, I remember that one. That was hell. Some of those were hell.
Is kind-hearted, but they have to handle way too many patients. There aren't enough beds, and people are running out of.
I love the OVA that they never brought back. It was that, it was bad. Yeah, no, it was terrible. I got so much hate. Alright, can we make it this time? I don't know if we're gonna make it. Oh no, I got my food wet now. I'm gonna get another. People ordering food delivery, like they're standing out in like the middle of, on an island in the middle of the ocean, and then like you can't get wet at any point.
I can't imagine what things didn't get restocked. You two.
And I'm like, it'll be like you can't get in a fight, and they're like standing next to an island. Sure, okay.
Little Carly. Her injections again.
ZZ stories big. I don't play ZZZ, but I know. I think Hoyo games continue to have, I think, one of the better, if not best, storylines out of gacha games. I will go as far as I think their world building is like top tier. I think Hoyover's world building Hoyover's world building is top tier, I think. I don't want needles. Oh my god.
So you weren't just running away from.
Oh right, we need to make her take her medicine. Thomas had a couple weaker acts recently, but still good overall. Yeah, not every single. Obviously, there's gonna be like some better story arcs, some worse ones. I think when Hoyo versus Pico, they are really peak. Great photographers never miss their injections. Get vaccinated, kids.
But I can't even take a proper photo. What photo should I take?
Get vaccinated, kid.
My rock photos look ugly. My Richnium slug photos look
Me with one side quest and so far we gotta deliver food, no fast show, and taking damage drastically reduces time. If you fail, you gotta run all the way back. Oh god, the food delivery quest and anime.
It'll be fun.
I just wish they remember that not every character needs a tragic backstory. What about that one that was like torturing that guy? The psychological torture girl. Does she have a tragic backstory? Is there anything you like, Carly?
What do I like?
You got a flu vaccine, you still got the flu. The flu vaccine does not stop you from getting the flu. It makes the flu less bad when you get it. The biggest reason, so the flu vaccine does not stop you from getting the flu. It, however, is very good at stopping you from dying of the flu. If people did not get vaccinated, the death rates from the flu would be much, much higher. Carly, won't you take a photo of Miss Gilberta?
Oh,
She kind of does have a tragic one, though. Yeah, but not nearly as tragic as some others. Oh, I see.
photos look ugly. I want to be in the same photo as Miss Gilberta. That'd be super good. Once we take the photo,
There were actually one side quest in Hollow Knight where you had to take a blower all the way to a grave that you hit. Took you like 10 tries. Of course, in Hollow Knight, even the delivery quests are obscenely hard. That's something I hate with us Western writers. Everyone has to have a sympathetic backstory. Is it what? Do you mean like tragic or some just like they can't have like a normal happy childhood?
Camera. Say cheese. Cheese. Wow, this is such a pretty photo.
Tragic more so. Well, I don't think Western writers are the only ones who succumb to that.
Teach me how to make the photos look pretty like this.
I mean, we were just talking about Hollywood writers, and Hollywood writers are definitely not Western. Then again, in Genshin, there's a lot of characters with happy past. Genshin, I would say most of the characters actually have fairly normal to happy backstories. It's actually, but that's because the overall tone in Genshin is much higher, or lighter. I don't know how I did it, I just pressed the button. That is the honest answer. Beginner's luck.
Carly, if you want pretty photos, why not snap things you like?
Okay, I see. At least in Wuwa makes effort under the Kirk residents one way to awaken their powers. Helping in gacha games. Everyone has a tragic back. I'm pretty sure in this game most of the characters have tragic backstories too.
Photography's our way of recording.
Although they haven't really gotten into the backstories for any of the characters. I think
Beautiful things. I know what I want to take a photo of. I'm gonna get
I was like, so out of the 3 characters we had characters quest so far, Yvonne had a didn't have a tragic backstory. Wolfguard has a tragic backstory. Levitain has an extremely angsty backstory. We will see if Gilberta's over here has a tragic backstory. Also, I'm just realizing Gilberta's coat just floats on her. Like, that's not actually attached. It is just floating on her. 'Cause yeah, that's not how clothing works.
Not really. No. What I meant was
Like it's not attached to her at all.
thinking about what I said to Carly.
It's just floating off of her shoulders.
To find things she likes. But I'm in a heap of a mess myself.
It's a post-apocalyptic setting. There's a reason it's called that.
And I never found the courage.
So Bernice has that last shred of tragedy her entire character arc, and I pulled for her. You can just make silly unedited weirdos and people will still love and pull for them. What's that you're holding?
Oh, nothing. It's just
I've met a
letter.
painter who's just a normal painter who can make her paintings come to
Let's
life.
talk about something else, Endman.
I mean,
Why don't we look around and see if anyone needs help?
I'm trying to think. Star Rail has plenty of characters who don't have tragic backstories. Actually, most of the 4, I think more of the 4 stars. Asta definitely comes to mind, someone who doesn't have a tragic backstory. Okay, maybe not a lot. Fushan does not have a tragic backstory. Okay, the Enfori's characters, not all of them have tragic backstories. Plenty of them just have tragic. Obviously, all of them just have a tragic story. So Enforius is a hard one to find a non-tragic backstory. Oh, Anax's backstory isn't tragic. His backstory is just he's an ass. He's an ass. That's his backstory. He's a smart ass. That's his entire backstory. Yeah, Anax is not very tragic.
Remember our water purifier project?
Mr. Andre, you've already mentioned this before.
Yeah. Guess I was getting a little too desperate, and I forgot all about it.
If you could bring your paintings to life, would you paint $100 bill? Paint yourself like a black credit card. You know?
Right outside the ether test site. Honestly,
Like, why stick to $100 bills? Paint a bank. Paint a bar of... Paint a pile of gold. Paint a dragon board.
can I ask you to
We got, yeah, Albert if he locked in. I don't know, I feel like Albert's pretty locked.
We'll ask her
I
out
feel like-
right away.
I feel like this guy
Thing I need
is...
a filter of that water purifier.
Like, Albert is more like
Set register.
this guy if he locked in.
Named Rope
Like, Andre is a bit of a
Fire unit. He was
soft.
project, but then he had an accident. The asset
Like Andre is not a very
fast.
tough,
I'd like to get an
or
update on
active kind of guy.
Edmund, could you please visit Rope for me?
Leave it to us.
Icing also probably was kind of easygoing with her backstory. So her personal backstory was not tragic because she's just like, I'm a happy girl, and that, but like, I'm a healer,
Full sounds.
and that, but like the story for her family, that was very tragic. So her personal backstory, not tragic. Her like familial backstory, very tragic. I've seen his generational phone. Yeah. Tried talking to Rob. I lost track of what we're doing here.
He seems to be in great pain. I hope there's something we can do for him.
How long has he been
About
out?
a week. We rescued him just outside the Ether test site.
What? I'm sorry, but was anyone paying attention? I don't know why we care. Why are we talking about this guy?
Gloves, and that sort of stuff.
If we lived in this world, would you date the furries? No. Absolutely not. Got it.
Then maybe we should
So a chance to steal the enemy of a school run just went with it to live the high school and ride her bike. I love that we can't exactly say anything about Gallagher's backstory at all because he completely made up. Yeah. Gallagher's backstory is that he's fictional. He's not real. Let's see. Black Swan doesn't have a tragic backstory. Dahlia doesn't have a tragic backstory. Most of them, actually, most of the lawful characters don't have. Like, Winifred doesn't have a tragic backstory. Yanfei doesn't have a tragic backstory. Yeah, most of the lawful characters aren't really. Other than, like, Jingyu, Yuan. Jingyu didn't have a tragic backstory. She has a tragic story. Unless you count Fugue as a separate character. Fugue has a tragic backstory, but that backstory is just Tingyu's story. Tingyu has had a perfectly normal and happy childhood.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't really helped those who are suffering.
Yeah, you're a courier. Oh, cool. No, this is your part. Yeah, you're a courier. You deliver packages. Stop overthinking it.
Endman, if only I were stronger. Or faster. I could have arrived at the valley sooner.
The game will perform a quick update from... Uh-oh. When is that? 21:30 UTC -5. 2:30. It is 3:30? Huh? Okay, you know.
I've made up my mind. I'm gonna look for the filter.
You know what? I'm just not gonna worry about that.
You gotta let me do something.
What is my
I can't
purpose? You
just sit
deliver the
around
packages.
feeling bad and helpless
Exactly.
all day. No.
did get tragic backstories, man. Shrey and Tanya should have been given more. Oh, yeah, Shrey and Tanya have very tragic backstories.
I'm doing this because I want to help everyone.
I want to help everyone. I felt like there's more productive things to do than be an Amazon delivery person. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we need package delivery. But on the scale of, like, feeling fulfilled, I don't think Amazon delivery, like, feeling fulfilled with your life, I don't think package delivery would be in my, like, top 10 list of jobs to do.
It's the administrator.
You want to play Amazon deliver the game? I played Death Stranding. Yeah,
You're going in.
I've heard about that.
For one thing, the site is still quite dangerous. Our rescue teams can hardly carry out their work in there.
But I have to go in and find a piece of very important machinery.
If you insist. But do you really have to go in there?
It's alright, I'm going in with her.
Since the admin said so. Fine, I'll grant you passage. But as part of our safety precautions, do not stay in there for more than 60 minutes, even if you fail to find your thing. Nothing personal, just trying to keep you safe.
Much appreciated.
Gentlemen, my analyzer can detect residual blight extracts in the filter. This will give us an approximate location of the device. Andre gave me the analyzer before I left for this search. The analyzer has identified several potential locations. I'm sending you the data. I think
I will say, even though the game never drew me enough to get it, some scenes you glimpsed at here or there made you curious a bit. Oh, Death Stranding. The only thing I know about Death Stranding is like that one clip of Pekora going like Peko baby or something. Like Pekora with the baby. Oh, I haven't.
There's blight everywhere.
How do I clear this? Am I supposed to have cleared this already? That didn't work. Oh, you want me to okay, I just have to scan it. Okay. Stop. The obligatory gotcha game. Scan button.
What is this?
You got your wind sense. Death Stranding is weird. Yeah, I don't know anyone who's ever played it, but I've seen a lot of big streamers. It seems to be like great for content. I could no longer gauge my own deterioration. The blight steals time itself. Oh, we gotta do more scanning. Where am I trying to go? Up there? I can't get up there. There's no way up, huh? Oh, I can get up there. Sorry me. I forgot that I owned Death Stranding because I was free that one time. I'll probably never play it. Oh, what was I meant to do? Oh yes, the filtration unit's slow. But why? The reason slips through my fingers. You know how, Tommy, we were talking in our D&D session about how just like everybody just leaves behind notes with their current thoughts and feelings
Like a lost soul.
in video games?
It's here.
And it makes no sense. Because like, why? If you're like going insane, why would you have the time to how would you have the time to... You're going insane, but you have the clarity of thought to think like, I'm going to jot down my insane thoughts.
The rift really affected the environment.
Also, delivery team possessed also combat and bloodletting and vehicle horror monsters and combat disease.
Falling back to the ground. The UWST
Okay.
can only seal this place off for now.
The rift has left a terrible scar.
We can only pray that time can heal these wounds. Oh, Endman. The blight seems to get worse the deeper we go. There might be enemies active nearby. We'd better be careful. It's
What is
getting
that? Talk to her and teleport there? Ah, preset.
Here's a spark of arts to save the day. Messengers always deliver.
No.
Incredible,
What?
right?
What?
Nothing can stop a messenger.
You can just do that? You can just do... Girl. You can just build bridges using telekinesis? And you're playing as an Amazon delivery person?
Look out, over there.
Yeah, like that's your job? Yeah, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, making like minimum wage? Doing this? Like, you could just do that? What the fuck? Genuinely, what the fuck? You got earthbending. I thought earthbending was hard for airbenders. Yeah, that's just... It's either earthbending or just freaking telekinesis. Like, what the fuck?
You can't escape gravity.
Gravity? Bro, that's wind. Yeah, that's wind. But yeah, as you can see, she just makes Venti's... He just does Venti's ult as a skill.
More enemies might be hiding.
Does she have gravity
nearby.
powers?
Endman.
She's supposed to have wind powers, but apparently I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I don't know anything about this character. This is the first time I'm talking to her. You can clearly see here how her jacket is just floating. Okay, how are we able to get up there?
I thought of
What'd
a
you
fun
miss?
solution along the way.
She just like
All right, Endman.
earthbended
Close your eyes.
to make a bridge.
No peeking. I'm giving you a surprise.
Oh, she making us fly.
You're feeling much
Oops.
lighter, right? Let's hop on, or they'll really catch
Oh.
us.
Oh no, she's... Wait, does she actually have gravity powers? Did she use like... Making a super jump here?
Ever tried living in low gravity? Takes getting used to, right?
Like she actually has gravity powers, not wind powers? Why does it look like wind powers then? I'm so confused.
For a courageous messenger, nothing's ever too heavy.
That's not what being a messenger means. You're a courier. You're a package deliverer.
Imagine yourself as a kite and feel the ephemeral link between your body and the land.
I mean, too bad you can't do this in the game. Reminds me like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy version where the trick to flying is learning how to throw yourself at the ground and miss.
here. Is this...
It's funny because her powers I could honestly be either.
I see nothing.
Oh yeah, this feel. I mean, they visually this looks more like gravity powers and wind powers, but then you have her skill, which looks like wind powers, not gravity powers.
Their loved ones, their friends, and even their dreams. Their hearts too have been torn into pieces.
Are we sure she's a fox? I looked it up. I looked it up before the stream. She is apparently a fox.
The world has always been so delicate.
She is not a Ugamusai.
Fragile. It's like a fine, downy feather. And also
I have chose to forget that you were falling.
of glass.
That's why many of the flying shots involve flashes the last one. I don't think it was for Caddy. Wait, was it Hitchhikers? No, a galaxy flying. No, well, I was right. According to the guide, the main thing that flying requires is the ability to throw yourself at the ground and miss. The difficulty is in missing the ground and doing so accidentally, as in deliberately intending to miss the ground does not work. Yeah, you have to have your attention suddenly distracted by something else, and we're halfway there. That's why, yeah, that's why they're having flashers.
I'm alright, Endman. I was just thinking, if we fail to value what we have, those sweet moments might slip right through our fingers.
Okay. We're having a sentimental moment
I want to...
that doesn't really feel earned. Because I don't feel like we've done enough to earn this sentiment, emotional moment with her.
Shifting. This place is getting dangerous. We should leave quickly.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Endman! Over here! I was looking all over the place for you. The manager told me you went into the place for a salvaging run. I was so worried.
What? It seems you actually found the thing. I didn't expect anyone to salvage anything from that place. You Enfielders make me more impressed with every passing day.
Oh, you really flatter us.
Looking at the bright side of things, I really hope our partnership with Endfield continues well into the future.
Now, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was a confusing series. Jack only read the first and fourth book. It gets really weird, I think, after the third book. I think specifically like I did or like the third or I thought the first is obviously great. The second starts getting weird, and like I think the third onwards it starts getting like really weird.
I believe it's been left behind for quite a while.
So what about the password?
The passwords are definitely safe with the crew in charge of protecting the assets.
Oh, but I think Rope is still unconscious.
Yeah. That kind of complicates things. If we can't get the password, we can try cracking the safe physically. But that might damage the instruments inside. Looking at the bright side of things, UWST products are known for quality. Our safes dominate the market of Talos too, because they are utterly indestructible.
But on the other hand,
Yeah. Well, this
it's really fun. I that one read the entire fourth book in the series without realizing it was the fourth book in the series until the very end.
Andre, my man. I'll let you hold on to our safe
Yeah.
for now.
All right, my syndicate
Which one was the
friend.
fourth one?
I'll keep it
I had to look this up. Hitchhiker's Guide, fourth
Why
book.
don't we head back to the medical bay? We might work something out.
Oh, that was so long, and thanks for all the fish. Which one was that one? Was this the last one, or was there a fifth book? I think there was a fifth one. Yeah, mostly harmless. That was the last one. Yeah, the series got really weird after a while. Hey, hello, Yuki Nemui, welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fairer skies. Thank you for the first time chat. How are you doing today? I've only ever heard of the book, never read. The first book, highly recommend. Everything after that, yeah. I think you can skip those. Mentally dying? Oh no. What's wrong? Like, especially after the first book, the Hitchhiker series really just like relies completely on the absurdist humor and doesn't really have much else going for it, I feel like. So yeah, I will just stick to the first one. Also, you didn't oopsie, and for the gacha, I think, oh no, what'd you do? Did you roll? Did you wail for Gilberta? Is that what you did?
Maisie. Is he saying Maisie?
He's been unconscious for a few days, but he never stopped mumbling this word. We're thinking that Macy might be a person's name.
Maybe we should ask someone outside.
We're out supplies today. Most of the Syndicate's crew should be nearby. Endman, let's go try our luck and see if we can find someone.
Remember, yeah, first one's definitely solid. I think first one is solid, regardless if you're particularly fond of absurdist humor. Like Tommy, I would not recommend the rest of the books for sure because Tommy doesn't like Monty Python, and like the rest of the books feel a lot like Monty Python. No, you didn't wail. You want Yvonne? But you kept winning the 50-50? Oh, Packers your game. Hello, strange bunnies. Welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship VTuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fairer skies. Where game goes good. How are you today? Thank you for the rest on chat.
Easy. No idea. I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, so you pulled and spent all your pulls on Gilberta. Is that what happened? Last banner on. Yep, well, Bitane says you wanted our banner 65 6 ball, and Gilberta banner you want to get at 25. Nice, congratulations. Well, Yvonne's banner is coming up, I think. I think she's gonna be after Gilberta, so you have a chance. And I think Gilberta is gonna be one of Yvonne's top supports too, so that's good. I am doing good. Do you take friend requests for delivery stocks? Sure. I think I have friend slots open. It's also where the 42 meme comes from. You say you finally figure out why it's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. I forget about 42. The 42 meme. The 42 was a meme before there were memes. 42 is like a proto meme. I at least want to lose. Don't think about it think about it like as you're okay with it if you lose. Don't think about it as wanting to lose.
Wrote Maisie
But
in the appendix of this document.
now, if you when Yvonne's the rate up and then you lose, now then you can be really sad. What's your UID? I don't think I should say it on stream for everyone to know. However, you can join my Discord if you want. And I will DM it to you there. I feel like putting my UID out on stream for public would be a bad idea.
I was part of the syndicate security. Everyone who enters the factory area
42 is one of those nerd memes that they would tell each other and then give about it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't even a nerd meme. That 42 was Hitchhiker's Guide was pop culture.
lad didn't want to take it back and told me I could keep it. I held it here since I have a feeling he might change his mind eventually. Try your luck over there. That pile has plenty of lost items and comm devices that people have yet to claim.
Alrighty.
Does he not have eye? Oh no, his eyes are just closed. It's so subtle. I thought for a moment he didn't have eyes. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
They actually found out quite a bit.
Yeah, he does have eyes. They're just really hard to see. These are perpetually closed and really hard to see.
Well, no matter how we look at this, Maisie definitely means something important to him. In any
I wrote it
case,
long after.
we should
Oh,
try
oh,
opening the safe.
oh, yeah. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is. It's like a universal pop culture thing. And popular culture. That's a classic. Gonna add proto meme to your mental dictionary now. Describe jokes out. I mean, it literally said people use the 42 thing as a meme. Like before, they were just like, haha, 42. And that was like before like memes were a thing. That were the dominant form of comedy in our society is now just haha. I understand that reference.
Oh, yeah. I suddenly remember Rope being a well-known workaholic.
Try using Maisie. That's the name of his patent application.
Mace? You mean like the clothing store?
No, not working.
Try adding his name, Rob.
Woohoo! It worked! Naming a patent after a close friend or lover isn't unusual. The UWST is known for respecting the personal choices of every crew member.
Is that so? I'm still thinking about the diary entries. But
I was
hey,
just thinking about the clothing store from that too. Yeah.
finally open. Oh, there's something else besides the filter in the safe. It's a letter. Maisie is the recipient's name. I think it has something to do with Rope. I'll deliver it to him once he comes around.
Is he dead?
Berta, you're really here.
Or is it his girlfriend? Is this a Valentine's Day quest?
You're with Andre, so
Is that
you
what
must
this
be excited
is?
for good news.
Really? Then let's head to the medical.
Are we
right
gonna
now.
see like a sweet romance between Rope and Macy? I hope Macy's not a robot. In that case. Although I guess they did just say Macy is his patent application, so I guess if this is a Valentine's Day thing, she probably is a robot.
Those traces.
The robot wives of the future, Audire? No, Cole, don't fall in love with ChatGPT.
I thought she was...
Do not fall. ChatGPT does not return your feelings. It's just pretending.
A long time ago.
Mr. Rope, is Maisie the name of a loved one?
No. Maisie's not from the valley. But she showed up one day with...
Oh, I'm finally gonna find out who Macy is.
It's a filter device containing lighted materials. She called it Maisie. Everyone thought it was a funny name, but I got really interested in the machine. The device was built on ideas that matched mine. That was the most important period of my life. It was the first time I met someone who agreed with my approach. We would spend all day studying together. We spent all our waking hours on the project. I didn't even ask her name. I thought those days would last forever.
So, why?
We were almost done with the filter. But she suddenly took Maisie with her and left without saying goodbye. My colleagues told me that she only cared about making the device work and getting it patented. I don't believe it. I refuse to think she left for that. Something else must have happened. I wrote plenty of letters and left them where we used to research and work on the project, but I
ChatGPT just sold me soulless natural waifu sobbed. Yeah.
You're talking
Alright,
about.
done. You joined?
We found the
Alright.
safe.
I will send you my UID.
This is it. I put down Maisie as the recipient's name because I don't know what her actual name is. But this means she's... But this also means that she saw my letter. So why did...
The place where we found the safe has been really torn up. We saw huge slabs of rock floating in the sky because of the ether.
I won't give up. If she did receive the letter, it would mean that... I'm just really worried about her.
This is a Valentine's thing, isn't it?
I got to know why she left.
This is... I hope there's a happy ending. I feel like this is a Valentine's thing.
Endman, I just remembered something. I need to verify it.
Alright. Bunnies, I sent you my UID. Multitasking. Endman still in the valley? Great. The water purifier is working. Care for a glass of clean water? Have we been drinking contaminated water this whole time?
Wonder where Gilberto went. I guess I'll just look around the place.
We only now got access to clean water?
We got the water contamination issue all figured out. Today's a lovely day.
The reconstruction of Valley 4 has made significant progress. Endfield has proved itself to be a most indispensable friend. Ah, Administrator. Without the filtering device you and the lady messenger found, we would be days behind schedule. Huh. Where did Miss Gilberta go? I was hoping to thank her in person.
Endman, I think I found something. It's near the place where we found the safe.
Power plateau. I'm easy to get along with, just chilling and sipping a cup of tea. Good, you can join in on our movie nights and random hangout sessions. Microplastics. Well, those are in your food and water no matter what. Although, hey, I'm Orly. I guess I've never been up here. If I've ever been up here, I would have picked that one up a while ago. I think that means I should keep an eye out for chests too. Maintenance is only 10 minutes. Oh no. Wait, do you mean in 10 minutes? Like, as long as you can keep it out for another, like...
Be gentle, Mr. Dolly!
Okay. Okay, as long as they can hold off on the frickin' maintenance for another, like, hour or so, for however long it takes me to finish this. No, really, wow, West Little Shop of Horrors? Oh, why that one?
Endman.
You look sad.
Remember when we came here and found the safe? I noticed a few things scattered nearby. So, I decided to come back and see if I could find anything else. And then I found this.
Take the documents from Gilbert.
It's the final diary entry, written by the owner of the filter device.
This diary entry. Oh no, she died! She's dead! It's not a happy Valentine story after all!
That Rote talked about. The last entry. She wrote it to say her goodbyes.
No!
She knew early on that she was gradually losing her memories. She found the problem with the filter and became the first to be affected by it.
She left because she didn't want Rope to.
Part of the mistake. And she chose to tackle the final issue on her own. She carried the letter, made herself part of the safe's password, and wrote all those.
Imagine loving someone only for them to die. L? Yeah, major L.
And loneliness on her own. She also didn't want to forget.
I like the movie. It's the least horror movie you can think of, so top up and watch it.
Perhaps one can eventually find their story by reading letters about the past. That's how the tales go. But in the end, she chose to leave instead of seeking her past. I've never felt memory loss before, but the thought of it scares me at times. What did she feel or think about when she saw recordings of a past?
Are we actually gonna talk about the Endman thing?
Actually belongs to her.
Are we not gonna talk about the Endman amnesia thing?
I'm afraid of the feeling called oblivion. When I see memories flying past me.
Like if we do not bring this up right now, this is gonna be a major missed opportunity.
If I've actually lost
I could also go for things like game nights too.
those memories well up within me.
Actually, I don't have any party games. That's the problem. If someone else brings like the Jackbox or for game nights, we could do that. But I don't have like I don't have Jackbox.
It feels cold.
Okay, they are in fact bringing you up.
Is that so? But it's nothing to fear.
I disagree. Big disagree.
I have you with me, Gilberta, and everyone as well.
I think you were just used to it. To those memories frighten you.
They never have. I like those memories. They may not be mine, but thinking about them makes me feel warm inside, like the sun itself. So, I really do like those memories. Not only that, I'm totally in love.
Data update imminent. Oh no.
Arknights.
Oh crap. Okay, we're gonna have to rest in peace. You're gonna have to go through all that again. Rest in peace. We got hit by the. This is the only gacha game that I know that just does like random small updates. I don't know any other gacha game that like doesn't just have like regularly scheduled updates in the middle of the night. They'll just like schedule random updates during like peak hours. Guess you're not buying the Jackbox Decade Bundle. Does nobody else have Jackbox? Usually like someone has. I guess none. I guess none of us are like social enough to have Jackbox. Okay. We're doing this again. From the top.
Endman.
Okay, that wasn't bad. We didn't have to wait. We just immediately got back in. We do have to like replay the scene, but I guess we get to see the first half of it twice.
I noticed a few things scattered nearby. So I decided to come back.
I've never hosted Jackbox. I'm always being invited to Jackbox. Take the documents from Gilberta. Good thing it didn't set you back hard. Oh, I didn't expect that, because it is a gacha game, so it's like being saved all the time. Diary entry was from...
The diary we picked up was from the same person.
You can't even really skip it. Yeah, you can't even really like fast forward through this.
Materials affected her mind. She knew early on that she was gradually losing her memories. She found the problem with the filter and became the first to be affected by it.
She left because she didn't want to rupture. Yeah, we already did this.
And she chose to tackle the final issue on her own. She carried the letter, made herself part of the safe's password, and wrote all those diary entries to help her remember. She suffered helplessness and loneliness on her own. She also didn't want to forget the one she held close to her heart. Perhaps one can eventually find their story by reading letters about the past. That's how the tales go. But in the end, she chose to leave instead of seeking her past. I've never felt memory loss before, but the thought of it scares me at times. What did she feel or think about when she saw recordings of a past that seems foreign, yet actually belongs to her? I'm afraid of the feeling called oblivion. Whenever those memories...
Okay. We're getting there. We're almost there where we stopped.
How it feels to...
It feels cold.
I will say,
Is that so?
I was hoping that Endman would give like a more deeper answer.
Because I have you with me, Gilberta. And everyone as well.
Like, there's so much potential here for like deep emotion and like philosophical discussion here right now. Do those memories right now? And this is like kind of like really superficial. I feel like this is a missed opportunity. I'm glad they're discussing it. I'm glad they're discussing it. At least somewhat.
So, I really do like those memories. Not only that, I'm totally...
But I feel like Endman's answer could have launched into a much deeper... I feel like if this was a Hoyo game, they probably would have spent like 10 minutes diving into like a really deep philosophical discussion of amnesia and like self-footed stuff. And it would be probably like confuse like 80% of the players. Because it's too hard for them to understand.
These are real, authentic memories that I made with the people.
And that's why I'm a Hoyo stand. I will also treasure these memories.
Thank you, Endman. I don't feel confused anymore. I'll treat these memories like precious gifts. No matter where they came from, all of them are now mine to treasure. Sometimes I feel everything in this world is just so ephemeral and delicate, like bubbles of water. All it takes is a simple slip to lose those beautiful moments. But that is also why I'll do my best to keep these important memories safe. People might not remember the faces of us messengers, but I'll do all that I can to remember every smile I see. Endman, do you still remember this?
No, I have no idea what that is. What is this? That letter.
Now I know who to send this letter to.
Huh? Cool, big cutscene. Oh no! Why are we doing this and not the one that can fly?
It's just a letter. Why, Endman?
Yo, why would we jump off a cliff?
But it's something you treasure, right?
But she can fly. She could have just done that. She could have just done that herself. I mean, she basically did have to do it herself because she has to come save you. That okay. That was a thing. Of all the things, that was one of the things of all time. Ah, boy, we got a butt red. Can you get that one?
So, Endman, if I fail to catch you,
I'm glad I have you here, because otherwise I'd have to like actually figure out how to ban people on Twitch. It always takes me like 5 minutes to figure out how to do it. That's the main reason why I ask you. It's not. Who knows? Well, thankfully you did. She could have used her powers to bring you back without her moving. Yes.
but I'm really happy. You spent all this time talking with me. Thanks a lot, Endman. You swept all my troubles away. This is your...
You swept all my troubles away. Well,
Well,
I mean, Gilbert, to be fair, you didn't really have a whole lot of troubles, to be honest.
although I couldn't figure out what to write.
Okay, so actually, Ray, can you explain how do I ban people? Cause like you're almost like always here, but it's like just in case. What happens if one day you're not here?
I kept thinking about what it was. Why did it appear with me? What should I write on it? Who should I
Oh,
send
here.
it to?
You click. Okay, you click on the username. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to remember this. I have done it before. I just keep forgetting. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. After like half a year of streaming on Twitch, I finally figured out how to ban people.
So many troubles and so many feelings.
I hope I remember it this time.
Share with you, Endman, but I haven't figured out what exactly.
Okay, so she's just flirting.
Can I still keep it?
This is just Okay, this is the Valentine's thing. This is just waifu bait. As painful it was.
Perhaps a day will
Cole,
come
you seriously bought the Jackbugs games? Seriously?
when that happens. I'll
Are you
ask
kidding me?
and return a proper letter to
Like yeah, I feel like you shouldn't have done that. You could have just bought like one.
from Gilberta the messenger herself.
That only cost you $50. I feel like you shouldn't have done that. Can you return it? Is that can you? I feel like you should return it.
Help me, Endman.
Well, that's gonna be really hard because we suffer amnesia regularly.
I just show up right in front of you. I'm Messenger Gilberta. This is the
Yeah,
first
like why
time
do you need to buy all of them? Don't they have like smaller packs?
know each other.
I doubt we'd actually enjoy every single game. Yeah, go just return it. I don't know if you can, but like try to figure out if you can return it. Okay, we're done with the Gilberta quest. Let's look at the other, I think. Man, it's really hard to hit the last pass level. Don't any Umbro Monument. What is Umbro Monument, huh? Okay, we have another. Oh no! A camera event. Oh no. Might as well. Oh, this was the same logic that causes you to eat 40 chicken nuggets. There are like 12 chocolate bars. Oh hey, it's the same little girl. 40 nuggets and a yeah. You know me? Why do you want to see me, Carly? Anything I can do to help? Include Carly in the photo, at least one operator of the faction Endfield. Photo shows a group, at least 3 operators. Okay. Photo shows. Okay, well, we have to get the whole party in there? Except we can't, like, control individual party members? Information type, row, okay. There we go, okay, that's how you're supposed to do that. That makes sense. This is literally a Genshin. This is literally like a common Genshin event. Alright. Actually, I mean, I can't say, I shouldn't say that because I don't know for sure that Genshin was the one who came up with it. Maybe Genshin ripped it off someone else, but I don't know. And then I just put it out of him. Just return it. Cool, I'm sure other people, I'm sure someone else has Jackbox. And someone else can buy Jackbox. You don't need to spend $150 on Jackbox. Then why the fuck would you do that? Like, I know you're not in a great financial situation. Do not, just like, seriously, just return that. Just return it. Like, right now. Refund your purchase. Why is there a beam tower here? Who put a beam tower here? For what reason? For what purpose did someone put a beam tower here? At least one operator who is a caster. And where? That's a great, absolutely fantastic photo. Refunding sounds like a pain. More of a pain than $150? At least one operator who's a lupo. I don't know what a lupo is. I assume lupo means wolf, in which case I guess wolf card does count. What if you didn't own a lupo? Like, if you didn't have a lupo character, you wouldn't be able to do this. Is there a, like... Is there one that's, like, given to... No. Because the only characters you have at the beginning are, like, the Endfield. Yeah, you don't get any of them by default, do you? I don't think it's guaranteed. Imagine gatekeeping in a vet reward after own a photo of it after like owning a certain character that you're not guaranteed to get. Like, did they actually do that? Like that would be actually insane if they did that. I guess we'll never know. Oh. You know, did I ever get a zipline up there?
People are not machines.
Oh. I'm just gonna store this because this doesn't actually do anything. People are not machines. Thank you for that, Antle. I can piss in the way you get up to the bridge. Some games do that? That's insane. Like, some games actually doing that? That's insane. That's actually disgusting. You sure want to send the little girl out to your... Like, why does the little girl want to take a photo here? How does she even know of these places? Okay, that is actually prettier. One operator who is alone. Do we have alone? We don't have a... What's alone?
I hate fools who like to micromanage.
Wait, can I? Formations... Scene, show NPC, show operator. Okay, no, I have to change my party for this.
For me?
How do I... Team, there we go. Alright. I think you seem like alone. No, you're not. Okay, I don't know what a lung is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to actually, like, look at people.
Hi, Endman. Oh, the weather is so lovely today.
Are you alone?
I want to be the first out of the door.
Okay, you are alone. Wait, why is Shaggy along and then Chen? But why is Chen not along and then? Oh, whatever. Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it.
I hate fools who like to micro.
Are we setting off now?
Okay, at least we know for sure that one wasn't gate-kept.
Where should I be gathering my...
I assume Lung is like a that's like a weird transliteration of Long, which is the Chinese word for dragon. Like, that's what I assume it means. I don't know why you would transcribe it as Lung, because that is an English word that exists. And like Lung is the established. I don't know, how am I supposed to get that?
Elite hostile unit detected.
Oh, probably through here. Ah, yes, here we go. Secret passage that I never opened. What about it? This is what I have 80,000 bombs for. Oh, my backpack is full. I'm not actually picking up anything. Let's stop by, just dump out my backpack for a bit. Okay, where is the next one? Oh, okay, I guess we're done. That's as much as we can do. And it's actually right on time, so that works out. Alright everybody, thank you all for tuning in today. I don't think that was the best story quest. That was honest, that was kind of like I would put that one on like maybe one rank below Yvonne's. Like if I had to rank them, I'd rank them Levitating's, Wolfguard, Yvonne, Gilberta. And I would say that was like, the waifu baiting, the flirting at the end really didn't feel earned. So yeah. On Friday, I don't know why I missed you meet on Friday. Maybe more where winds meet, maybe... we could make our valiant return to Hollow Knight, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling on Friday. Could do Cyberstamp? Helldivers? On a Friday? Well, I guess I don't want to miss... Okay, I assume Cyberstamp's going to be going on Friday. Anyways. So thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again on Friday. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful night. Good night, everyone.